Hi friends, Dr. Melanson here for your second video this week for English 321 Sentences, Grammar, and Style. First, I want to echo Dr. Miller's sentiments and welcome you all to English 321 and say that I'm eager to work with each of you this semester. Now to get started with this video, Dr. Miller has already provided you with an overview of the 8 parts of speech. My goal then is to emphasize to you the process we'll use to identify what part of speech a word is as we practice what's called functional grammar. So what is functional grammar? In a nutshell, we determine the part of speech of a word by how it functions, what it does in context, and its relationship with other words in its sentence. So to help you better understand what I mean, think about the symbol or the letter X. What does it mean? It depends, right, on the context. If you're playing baseball, for example, it represents a strike, which is bad. But if you're bowling, it still represents a strike, but the best score that you can get in a frame. If you're putting an X on a ballot, it represents your choice of candidate. But if it's on an exam, it marks an incorrect choice. So, getting back to functional grammar, the part of speech of a word, too, depends on its context. Again, what is it doing? How is it functioning in relationship to other words in its sentence? So let's take a look together at the word call as an example and work through a few sample sentences. I call my best friend every day. In this sentence, call is functioning as a verb. It is the action in the sentence. It is what the subject, I, is doing. In this sentence, the same word call is functioning as a noun. In particular, it's receiving the action of the verb. Who or what was missed? Call. Later we'll learn this is called the direct object, a nouny function. Finally, my best friend works at a call center. In this sentence, call is modifying the noun center, telling us which kind of center. Therefore, it's functioning as an adjective. So the same word call, depending on its context, as we see here, can function as a verb, a noun, or even an adjective. All right, so now it's your turn. We have the word learning. Can you think of a sentence that uses learning as a noun? Think to yourself for just a minute. Mine is learning is fun. It is the subject of the sentence. It is doing a nouny thing. It is what the sentence is about, learning. Now, think about a sentence using learning as a verb. All right, do you have yours? I hope so. Mine is the students were learning how to diagram sentences. Learning is the verb. It's functioning as the action in the sentence. It is telling us what the subject, the students, were doing. Lastly, can you think of a sentence using learning as an adjective? My sentence is the teachers catered to the students' diverse learning styles. What kind of styles? Learning. It's modifying the noun styles. Therefore, it's an adjective in function. Now, just so you don't think that the same word can only be a noun, a verb, or an adjective, here are some other examples of how the same word can function as different parts of speech. Sam put the book down. Where did Sam put the book? Down. Therefore, it's functioning as an adverb. Sam rowed a boat down the river. It's still telling us where he rowed, but in this sentence, it has a noun following it that we'll call its object. Therefore, it's a preposition. Molly bought a present for her mom. For is another preposition here with the object Mom, telling us who Molly bought the present for, why she bought it. But in Molly bought a present, for today is her mom's birthday, for is a conjunction. It is joining two equal parts, two independent clauses or sentences that can stand alone. The cat ate its treat. We usually think that it is a pronoun, but in this sentence, it's functioning as an adjective. It's actually telling us which treat, modifying the noun treat. And in the last one, the dog buried its. It's taking place of that whole noun phrase of treat, telling us what the dog buried. So in that sense, it's really serving as a direct object, a nouny thing receiving the action of the verb, and therefore it's a pronoun taking the place of the noun treat. So in conclusion then, how do you know which part of speech a word is? As we progress through this class, the answer to that question will become clearer, but you have to remember to answer it that we're practicing functional grammar. So you must ask, what is its function in the sentence? What is it doing in relationship to other words in its sentence? As Dr. Miller said, and I'll echo here, words only mean something in context. All right, I look forward to seeing you guys in class.